Hey, yo, what's good, what's good, what's good? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is you man are watching from. We're back live and direct, but not live and direct. We're going to be doing a NOPIXEL 3.1 gang tier list. The Aztecas have been a very strong gang. They've been very, very prominent. They've been very active in the server. They keep doing a bunch of things, and they keep on making sure that they stick their name out properly. So we're going to give them the correct tier for them, for their gang. We got the Grove Street Ballers, the Ballers, good friends with the boy Mando. So back when Mando was a part of the Ballers and Mando was the Don leading the charge and leading the pack, to me, Grove Street was a A-tier gang. Big with the heists, they were big with the meth, they were not afraid to smoke, man. All of that shit, right? All of that shit. Unfortunately, shit happened. And then Mando was no longer a part of the Ballers. Definitely not what they once were. So therefore, I'm gonna have to give them. We'll give them a D. But we got absolutely clattered by BBMC back in the day. But I'd be interested to see how things would go nowadays. That being said, BBMC are quite prominent. They've been around since 2.0, since as far as I've known it. I would give them an S tier. But unfortunately, they've lost too many members, and then Lil Cap joined, so I'd have to knock that down to an A. PSK has been known as the villains of the South Side for a long time. Back in the day, there was a lot of war involving BSK. I'm pretty sure BSK is the only group to ever war every single gang under the sun in the South Side. So I would say, man, I'd definitely rate them above the Brawlers because their BSK are still around. Gang. I'm gonna just go ahead and just put them as an S tier. I don't want to get warred by Chang Yang. I'm good. I appreciate it. Thank you. Just hey, listen. I love you guys. Okay, I love all of you, man. I love all of you. They've got 700 businesses. Net worth of over $1 billion. Yeah, I just please don't war me, okay? I put you in the respective class. I'm sorry I can't put you in the I'm gonna put them in the S tier, S plus tier. Can I create a new tier?
Many months later.
Let me just I'm gonna put them there, right? I'm gonna put them there. All right, I'm gonna put them 2 above, right? I'm gonna just can I clear this one? Can I delete this one? Let me delete it. Oh, there you go. All right, cool. Oh, I deleted S plus. I deleted S tier. Okay, I deleted the S tier. Okay. All right. I flopped. Okay, sorry. Sorry, technical difficulties. Got a Clean Boys. I'll put the Clean Boys in an S tier because they are rich as fuck. Now the Clowns are a very new gang. They've been around for maybe 2 months now. I wouldn't even say that. Maybe perhaps a month. I know Damien's very involved with them, but I haven't really interacted with a lot of them. But I do know that they've been causing havoc for police, and I do know that they've also been rolling around heavy every day in a wastelander. So they've been definitely making moves, and they've been active in the server way more than the Ballers have. So I will go ahead and put them at a B tier right now. You know what? I'll go ahead and move BSK up to a B tier just so that the Clowns can be on this. I can't lie. Gulag Gang are menaces nowadays, bro. They will shoot at feds if they have to, no issues. They have a shit ton of members. They've got their own compound. They've got their own business, the gas station, obviously. In terms of heists, they are hitting jobs like mad. They hit everything under the sun. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the S tier. I can't lie. I'm gonna put them in the S tier, gang. The one time I've seen HOA do something when they ward PD, and that was pretty much the only time I've ever seen HOA have an issue with something with someone. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in a B tier. Mayhem have been prominent for a little while now. However, I don't see much of them, but they do a lot of fun events, and they do a lot of fun shit in Palito. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in D. Marabunta Grande. Now MG are quite sick. They are a cool gang. They don't give a fuck. They do like scrapping people. They do like shooting, man. I can say that they are still more prominent than, you know, maybe the clowns or like, you know. And they did war BSK for a whole month. They did war BSK for a whole month. So I will give them a B class. Mortel, listen, I'll be very honest, okay? I'll be very honest. Me personally, I haven't roleplayed with Mortel much, but I do hear that they are an ERP gang. So respectfully, I'm gonna put them in an E tier. And you know what? I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna put them in a D tier. All right. I'm gonna put them in a D tier. I do myself. I love ERP, but hey, well, hey, you know what I'm saying? NBC has been a thing since 2.0, back when they wanted to take over Broke Street and become like a glorified BSK. Everyone in these streets knows NBC. And if you don't know NBC, you will know who NBC is within a matter of time. They're not to be fucked with. They are most certainly out there. They've got a lot of cars. They've got heist progression to the max. They are definitely shooters. They are not afraid to war anyone under the sun. They would probably war CG if they wanted to. But I don't think they have a lot of businesses. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them respectfully in the S tier. They are widely known gang. If you don't know, you will know. They don't fuck around. You fuck with NBC, you get shot. They've got a song from P Money, so that alone puts them in an S plus. Even though not an S plus, an S tier gang. PD, yeah, I have to. Yeah, there you go. The only gang that can beat Chang Gang in war is PD. So therefore, sorry, let me put that respect. I feel like Royal Mafia has been trying for the longest time, and I do have some love for Sidwick. Obviously he has, if you guys do not know, beefed the mandem in a knife war and won successfully 6 versus 1. We'll put them in C tier. Sorry, fuck Rust. They shot me. So therefore they are in a F tier. I'm no bias though. There's no bias whatsoever. You know, I just personally not biased opinion at all. Just put them in as F tier. But all jokes aside, they've got some hands in the business side of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them an A tier. They are quite new to the server. They started coming through around like 3.1, but ever since they've come through, they've taken a lot of L's and they've lost a lot of money. They've been recoded and they still survived. So therefore, that alone puts them in an A tier. Save Our Souls. Yeah, they need to be saved because they are in F tier. Seaside, oh boy.
I prefer really not to speak.
All right, Sinister Souls. Lil Cap clapped them. So, all right. So next up, we got SN. They got clothing, which I most of the time wear, but I can't wear most of the time because they're gang. Go ahead and put them in. We'll go ahead and put them in a C class. Street Team had or has the best weed strain in the entire server. They've also got access to guns through a bench. We'll go ahead and put them. We'll go ahead and put them there, just because of everything. GSF is a gang that has been in the server for as long as the server has existed, pretty much. Obviously they have they had a lot of OGs in the server. However, they no longer have those OGs. They've lost a shit ton of members, and I'm pretty sure they are not active anymore. So I'm gonna put them in the same place as the Ballers, respectfully. That's just what I think. The Lost got one of the strongest compounds in the entire server. They've pretty much got the whole of Sandy for themselves. They've warred the PD and won. I'll put them in A. But only because they lost members. The pack. the Vargos. The Vargos are actually surprisingly the sweethearts of the South Side. They have been active since day one of 3.0, and they've continued to be active until now. The only reason I won't put them on A is because I just don't feel like I feel like they've gone soft. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Vargos have gone soft. Oh my god! Please don't quote this in game. Please don't war me. Please don't war us. Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm not part of the mandem anymore. So, yeah, they've gone kind of soft. And if you guys have an issue with that, please go take it up with the mandem. Don't take it up with me. The Wetlanders got 2v4'd by Jay back in the day, and that was the last time I ever saw them. Dons, as far as I'm concerned, have 3 members or 4 members. They do have the boy Tony Balbani, and I do fuck with the boy Tony Balbani. I'll put them in a C. The Saints, I feel like they're underrated. They've got Bertha, and Bertha has a hand in pretty much everything in the city. I'd say they are more established than all of these purely because, like, Bertha is very active, but because they go so quiet, and so under the radar, I don't think I can put them above a C. The Hidden have a little bit of presence. They are very, very new. They are quite a new gang. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in... I'll put them in a C class. The Angels are obviously the sweethearts. We love the Angels over here. They've got a shit ton of access to business. They've got a shit ton of access to guns. They've got a shit ton of heist progression. They've got S+ boost here, S+ boosts. They've got yeah, they've got a bunch of stuff. They got like, they got the Mandem's meth as well. They've got, yeah, they're the ones who supplied the Mandem with the meth. So yeah, I'm gonna put them in A tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put them in A tier. Hydra. Fuck Flippy, to be honest. He stabbed me the other day, and he keeps shooting me, and I keep getting kidnapped. And what kind of gang has Swizz in it, to be honest? It's just... any gang that Swizz is in would be an F tier. Every time that the blocks come around, they start some shit that is crazy. They've got they've got the Alter Street apartments as their home turf, as their turf, which to me is pretty gangster. So I'll have to put them in C class. So make sure you man drop a like, make sure you man subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 4K subscribers. We're out here making the content. You know how we do. More videos for your heads up very soon. If you do agree with the tier list, let me know in the comments. If you don't agree with the tier list, go suck your mom. Who cares about your opinion anyway? And the Mandem, I'm gonna put the Mandem, I'm gonna put them F because they kicked me out, and fuck the Mandem. Fuck all of you, man. Honestly, you man are all wet wipes. You man think you're hard, but you man just play some characters. Honestly, who the fuck even cares about the Mandem? They're irrelevant nowadays anyways. They don't have businesses. They got no fans. You got no friends. And if you want some, I'll give it ya. Don't watch that. Don't watch the outtakes. Turbulent, make sure you delete that. I swear that. Lenny. Alright, cut down. Plus, what kind of name is Rust, man? Honestly, like, why would you want to be called Corrosion? Ransom is out now. Make sure you man go check that out. It's out in all platforms. If you man have not heard it yet, you man go listen to that. We got it out now. It was featuring P Money, and it's gonna be on the next mixtape called the Overdue mixtape. And yeah, man. So if you man have not seen that, go check that out, man. What are you doing? If you man have not heard that tune, what are you doing, man? You man are wet. Don't include them. Do you man are wet?